Hey everyone, what is going on? And we're doing another showcase in a remix cup today. This time taking a look at a double water team. So double water in the back with Jellicent and Politoed. So with Alolan Ninetales in the lead. So if you run into a grass type, Alolan Ninetales can handle the grass type, and then the water types maybe can run supreme. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. But either way, it looks like Jellicent is going to be the safe swap. Obviously, Politoed does better against Bastiodon, of course, than Jellicent does. But you can't really go into Politoed because then they'll switch out. So yeah, you have to go into Jellicent, and those Shadow Balls do not tickle, right? So they definitely do some damage. Going to be hit with an attack. The Jellicent is going to commit a shield here. Okay, let's see what the switching is. Going to be a Charm, Alolan Ninetales. Shadow Balls, again, going to do a lot of damage. But let's see how much damage it's going to do. One more Shadow Ball will be enough to KO, but can they get to it? And no, this should only be a Weather Ball, but I still think it's enough to KO Jellicent at that range. So Weather Ball comes out, it is enough. So yeah, bringing in Alolan Ninetales is going to be able to Charm down. So we know the Bastiodon is going to come back. I don't know, this is kind of a problem, obviously, because you can't really use this Ninetales against Bastiodon, but going to go ahead and charge up energy and then switch out. The opponent's switch timer is not up quite yet. It's a little bit out of sync, so I would probably switch into the Politoed immediately because of that, but now it's up. So now in comes Toxicroak. Now out goes that Weather Ball. So this is definitely going to be a tricky fight. Yeah, this is definitely a tricky one. So let's see how it plays out. Doing a lot of damage. Okay, this Politoed is going to go ahead and shield up what I assume to be a Mud Bomb. It is. So going to shield that one up and charge up extra energy. Going for the Weather Ball. Will the Toxicroak shield this? Honestly, I feel like it has to shield. Let's see. Yeah, it does shield. It wants to win. Looks like Politoed is actually going to be able to win the race. I thought Toxicroak was going to get to a Mud Bomb, but Politoed is super fast with those Mud Shots. Unfortunately, Bastiodon actually has a move, so this will KO. But Ninetales has a move as well. However, I don't think Weather Ball is enough. Oh, they snuck in another Smackdown. I think you need one more Weather Ball to KO it, and I don't think Ninetales will get there. And barely doesn't get there because they were able to sneak in a Smackdown. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. So we're going to lose that game, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and jump into the next game. See how the next game plays out. That was super close despite the poor lead, right? So let's go ahead and see how this next game plays out. But okay, so we have Alolan Ninetales into Hypno. Okay, so what do you do? Do you stay in? Do you switch? We'll have to find out. Looks like they're staying in for now, both doing quite a bit of damage to each other. Going to switch out to catch a move. Able to catch it, hoping to catch a Fire Punch. And no, it's going to be a Thunder Punch. Okay, so unfortunately, going to be a Fire Punch. In comes Pelipper. So, okay, going to go ahead and go for the Weather Ball. I do recommend charging up enough for the Blizzard to at least threaten it, so the Pelipper might decide to shield, but that's okay. Obviously, this Politoed doesn't have Blizzard, but the opponent doesn't know that. Going to go ahead and go for another Weather Ball, and just going to chip away at the Pelipper right now. So Pelipper will go for an attack. This is definitely going to be Weather Ball. Does the Politoed survive this, though? It does survive it. Going to be able to get to another one. So, okay, I mean, Weather Balls, they come out so fast, even though they're resisted. They still do. They're still adding up, right? They're still adding up. So now coming in with the Alolan Ninetales and looking to charm down. I'm going to go ahead and take this. Going to be another Weather Ball. And we'll be able to charm down. Not before another Weather Ball comes out. Wow, that Pelipper had a lot of energy. So Ninetales will go ahead and shield this just to charm down. This is going to be an uphill battle. I don't know. So in comes Hypno. Out comes Jellicent. Out comes Medicham. Okay, wait. This game is not over. The only thing is the opponent is up a shield. But we'll have to see. Maybe Jellicent can start to get shields. Yep. So able to get that shield. Very nice. So Medicham will go for an attack. This is probably a Psychic. Yeah, going to be a Psychic. Medicham or Jellicent wants to go to one more. Able to get to one more. Should be enough to knock it out, I think. But we probably will see the final shield from the Medicham. No, we do not. It is enough to KO. In comes Hypno. Is Hypno trying to farm down? It is trying to farm down, it looks like, but the Shadow Ball coming out, going to be enough to KO, so we will see a shield here without a doubt. No questions asked. Switching into Ninetales, going straight Weather Ball. Amazing. This is not going to KO, but does the Hypno have a move? It does not have a move yet, and Charm, Alolan Ninetales is able to beat that Hypno, able to take that game. Incredible. I thought that was going to be a very difficult one to win, but able to win it. I understand why he switched into Politoed. He tried to catch the Fire Punch, because if the Hypno had Fire Punch, they would have went for it, right? They wouldn't have went for Thunder Punch, but unfortunately, that Hypno didn't have Fire Punch, so they went for the Thunder Punch, which is neutral against Ninetales, and unfortunately, the Politoed took it. So, okay, this is a bad matchup for the Ninetales. Although, to be honest, Chum is still doing a lot. But switching into Politoed. So we do see a switch into Victreebel. Oh my gosh. Go straight Earthquake. Yeah, I mean, you're going to get a shield here. There's no way Victreebel doesn't shield, right? Oh my gosh, it doesn't shield. Wow. I 100% thought they were going to shield. Okay, okay. So Victreebel goes down. In comes Skunk Tank, I should say. It does farm down. I love the Spice Skunk Tank. I think Skunk Tank is actually pretty good. I really do. So in comes this Ninetales. Ninetales going to go ahead and go for Weather Ball. But Ninetales is a Fairy type, so it is going to be weak to Poison Jab. Oh, this actually had Bite. Okay, never mind. It doesn't have Poison Jab, it has Bite. So Ninetales actually resisting it. So good choice to bring in the Ninetales. Going to go ahead and shield that Crunch. And now in comes Empoleon. Going to switch into this Jellicent to catch a move. This is definitely Hydro Cannon. Caught the Hydro Cannon. Beautiful swap. So this Jellicent is trying to get to a Shadow Ball. Not quite able to get there. This is going to be a Drill Peck though. And Jellicent is going to be able to take it just fine. So we're going to go ahead and charge up extra energy. Go in for the Shadow Ball. This is going to KO for sure. And yep, into Empoleon. It does KO. And in comes Skunk Tank. Skunk Tank definitely can bite down. Okay, I think Ninetales could just charm down. You're just going to be able to charm down. Even if they got to a move, Ninetales still has a shield. So it was very close, but able to win that game nonetheless. But Lola Ninetales definitely putting in a lot of work and able to take that game. Picking up a Landorus as well. We have a couple extra games for you after this. But let's see. So we're going to get that Landorus. If he can ever catch it, I love finding Landorus in GBL. Don't misunderstand. I love those XL candies, but unfortunately, they kind of eat away at your berries and Ultra Balls when you just want to battle, right? But that's fine. As you can see right now, I didn't edit this part out, but that's okay. Not really a big deal. Trying to catch the Landorus desperately. Not quite able to catch it. But yeah, as I said, I do like finding the Landorus, the Legendary in general, especially if it's a good Legendary. So I do like it. I do appreciate the Legendaries being in GBL. The only problem is when you want to continue battling, they're just hanging out and they're not letting you battle. But that's okay. And okay, still not able to catch it. So hopefully we can get it now. So Ultra Ball, go into Landorus, not quite. Able to hit it, so hopefully this one is it. Nope, not even close. So let's try it again. Going for a regular Raspberry this time. Now I'm shoutcasting a Raid Boss, even though this didn't come from a Raid. This came from GBL. That's okay. We're going to be moving on soon. I'm looking at the timeline of the editing program. It looks like we're moving on soon. So there we go. So in the 3300s, almost 3400s, so on the way to Veteran. So way to go, man. I hope you make it to Veteran. You're pretty close, so that's awesome. But that was one set, so we're taking a look at a couple other games. I don't know if these are part of the same set or not, but it's going to be Ninetales into Artillery. That is amazing. Out comes Vigoroth. Looks like the opponent lagged a little bit. Unfortunate for the opponent, but it happens to all of us. So they do go for an attack. Going to be a Body Slam for sure. So this Body Slam going to connect, and then Politoed is going to go ahead, actually get hit by another one. They may shield. You got to win switch here. So they may shield. Yeah, they do shield. So going to be a Body Slam and go for the Weather Ball. Politoed should be able to win switch just because, that Vigoroth took a lot of energy. It's actually very low. Going to go ahead and charge up extra energy. Not going to risk the farm down, which I totally understand. So you're going to go straight Weather Ball just to KO it. We know the Altaria is coming in. This Politoed doesn't have Blizzard, but maybe you could threaten the Blizzard. Oh, unfortunately, that's what they were trying to do, but that's okay. So in comes Ninetales. Ninetales going to be hit with a Sky Attack, but we know it could take it. The opponent probably switches. Not yet. Maybe the switch time is not up. Oh, now they switch into Registeel. Okay, going to go ahead and switch into Jellicent. So this is a good matchup for Jellicent because Jellicent is actually resisting. It double resists Focus Blast, single resist Flash Cannon. So great matchup. The Registeel likely going to shield a couple of these attacks. No, actually not even shielding that. Okay. So, the Ninetales is just going to be able to charm down the Altaria, so you really have to invest shields into this Registeel. Going to go ahead and go for another one. This KOs, so I would imagine that the Registeel is going to go ahead and shield this one. Yeah, they have to basically double shield, although we do see a switch, and now in comes the Ninetales, going for the Weather Ball, but the Altaria gets off an attack first. And we do see a shield, basically we have to, right? So, okay, now because of that, now the Ninetales is just going to charm down and have multiple Weather Balls. So we're going to go ahead and throw them. The Registeel can take one, but it's going to have to shield one of the Weather Balls as well. So as you can see, it took that, and another Weather Ball coming out after the lag. So this Weather Ball will be enough to KO, so we will see a shield. And might be able to charm down? No, not going to be able to charm down, but it doesn't matter because that Jellicent will be able to get to a Shadow Ball. In fact, I think it already has a Shadow Ball, actually. No, not yet, but able to get to it, and this will be able to KO the Registeel. So very close game, actually, but still the Shadow Ball will be enough to do to take it out. So able to take that one. Let's move into, I believe, the final game. Ninetales into Abomasnow. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. This probably favors the Ninetales, right? I would think it does. But I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Ninetales going to be hit with an attack, likely an Energy Ball. Yep, going to do quite a bit, but still going to be able to take it. Ninetales is going to go ahead and throw the Weather Ball. So yeah, Ninetales does win this in the Zero Shield. But they are going to go ahead and shield, totally fine. We might see a shield from the Ninetales. It's going to be Weather Ball now, though. So do you shield? Yep, they're going to go ahead and shield that Weather Ball, wanting to win switch. Going to be able to charm down, which is huge. But can this Ninetales get off this Weather Ball? Yes, they're going to be able to get... That's crazy. They're going to be able to get off this Weather Ball. This is super effective damage, so we likely see a shield. We do. Now, Politoed can't really... Well, actually, Politoed can. But we're going to see Jellicent. The only thing you have to watch out for is the Shadow Ball, because it is super effective. Although Jellicent can take one. Going to go ahead and shield anyway. It is the Icy Wind bait, a little bit unfortunate, and the opponent pulls a very nice switch into Machamp. However, I don't mind this going into Machamp, to be honest. It's a Shadow one, totally fine. I mean, honestly, because the counters are double resisted, right? So Rock Slide going to be super effective. Cross Chop obviously double. No, I mean Rock Slide is neutral, but it's going to hit like it's super effective because that's how powerful it is. We're going to switch into Politoed. Farm down with Mud Shot. Amazing play. In comes the Drifblim. I almost said Machamp, but Drifblim is coming in. Weather Ball not enough to KO. Totally fine. A Shadow Ball doesn't even KO. But even if it did, Drifblim should be able to win this one. But Shadow Ball should not KO. It does not. Able to get to a Weather Ball. This Weather Ball is going to seal the deal and take the win. And that will be it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.